The following program was produced by Cinema Milkshake.
What would you like to do now?
Go to the movies.
Now you're talking. I could be up for that.
So what have you got?
The stuff that dreams are made of.
What did you think?
It's the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
You're going to love this.
No, sir. I didn't like it.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
This whole thing's a bloody farce.
Good movie. It won the Academy Award
Oh, for what?
for best movie ever made.
Oh, it's keen. It's pure keen. No, it's greater than keen. It's Cougat.
Why are you torturing me like this?
You're gonna love this. Trust me.
I've lost all critical perspective.
Why?
Did you like that?
Are you kidding?
Let's all go to the movie.
Woo-hoo!
That's what I'm talking about.
What do we got?
Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Kill Me or Thrill Me. This is, of course, the podcast where I let various people recommend any movie they want to me, as long as I've never seen it before, and they're willing to come on the show and talk about it. Along the way, we learn a little bit about each other through our shared love of film, and ultimately find out if their recommendation killed me or thrilled me. My guest today is a longtime friend. We go all the way back to the MySpace days. Remember that, kids? MySpace? You probably don't, but we do. And we both worked our way through the video store rental trenches in our younger years and through college. So yeah, that if that tells you anything about us, that's where we came from. So we, between the two of us, probably know everything about movies up to a certain decade. Anything after like 2000, I'm probably clueless on. But before that, I gotcha. He is a filmmaker. He is an animator. He is an actor. He is my friend. I love him. His name is Jason Roth. It's so good to see you. Welcome to the show.
Hey, no, good to be here, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? I wasn't going to do a show without having you on at some point.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. How the hell you doing, dude? How's the ash falling from the skies?
Oh, jeez.
Treating you?
Well, poorly, but you know, we're surviving like everybody in the world right now. We're just surviving a day at a time, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. You've been avoiding the explosive diarrhea virus that I hear is going around.
I had like a tiny bit of lettuce yesterday, so we'll see if it's like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode.
Okay. Just let me
know. I'll report back with my findings, or like leaky asshole.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you don't have to show me anything, but if you have to run, because you got the runs, yeah, if you start to swell up and fill the screen like Monty Python Meaning of Life, I'll just like cut the feed.
Okay.
And that way, you know, like they did with Tiny Tim, we'll just destroy the tape. Nobody will ever see your final moments on film. I think that was Tiny Tim.
That's it.
I can't remember. I mean, he died performing a show, but I don't know if it was filmed.
How did
Because he had a heart attack or something, but there is video of him collapsing at a show. So there's long been this urban legend that his death was caught on film.
Oh, wow.
But I don't think his actual death was. I think people just saw the one of him collapsing and assumed it.
Sure.
But I don't know. But that's not going to happen today, folks. I guarantee it, because this isn't live. So if you're hearing this and Jason dies, then I'm a pretty sick individual. And I'm pretty much just milking his death for clickbait, listens and traffic, likes and follows.
As you should.
Yeah. Well, I would expect you to do the same for me.
Absolutely.
Monopolize my passing, capitalize on my demise. That's what friends are for,
right?
As they say.
Right. Well,
so, Jason, why don't you let the audience know a little bit about yourself? Because I know, like I said, I've known you for a long damn time. And strangely enough, I think we knew each other on MySpace for several years.
Yeah.
We were both making films at the same time here in West Michigan. Mm-hmm. You're a little bit younger than me, but we both went to Grand Valley Film School.
Right.
And we shared a couple cast members, I believe. So we kind of met through that. But I think the first time I ever saw you in person physically was when I went to Family Video to rent a movie. And I'm so embarrassed to this day that the first time you met me in person, I was renting the movie Rudy.
Were you? I don't remember that.
I want to go on record, though.
God.
It was not for me. It was for a project I was doing for my now ex-sister-in-law. And she wanted some movie clips put together for a presentation she was giving at work. And she wanted one of the scenes from Rudy. So I did not own that movie. But I went to Family Video and you were there. And I believe you were watching Army of Darkness.
Oh, wow.
If I'm not mistaken.
We got away with a lot back then, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that movie's basically PG. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, that was. What if? Oh, boy. I think my boss was watching the Brown Bunny ending one time right before we opened in the store. He's like, I want to see. He's like, I want to see. Is it really what they say? I'm like, oh my God, it is what they say. Oh, wow. Can they do this?
That's fucking hilarious. That's better than my Oops Phantom Menace bootleg story, but I'll tell that in a minute. Why don't you let everybody know who you are and what you do, and talk about your love of movies a little bit, because I know you like them.
I do. It's pretty much my total obsession, I guess. But I'm really terrible at talking about myself, so I'll try to make this interesting.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, got a VHS camcorder in 8th grade and just started making a bunch of garbage that was unwatchable until I finally made something called Untouchables 2 3/4, which actually got a few laughs, and I'm like, oh, people actually like this one. Okay. So just slowly continued to try to make better quality of shitty movies, and went to film school and reversed course a little bit. I really wanted to be a newspaper cartoonist when I started in grade school.
Oh wow, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then it just kind of drifted towards movies and animation, though. I'm not.
You actually are the writer, director, and cinematographer and editor and whatnot of one of Grand Rapids' own cult classics called Too Dead to Die.
Right.
Which has semi regular screenings here and there. You've been working.
There's going to be another one this year.
Okay, yeah, you've worked on it for it was kind of a passion project for a long time, going back to I'm assuming the early 2000s, because that's the movie you were working on when I was doing mine, and that's become, I would say, a bona fide, regional cult classic.
Wow.
So you should be proud of that.
Thank you.
I'm proud that I am actually the one who put it on Letterboxd for you.
Oh, was that you? I didn't know who did that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the hell did this get on here?
Yep. That was me, my friend.
Thank you.
No, on Letterboxd one time on my lunch break at work, I started putting together a list of movies that had exclamation points in their title. And I thought of yours because it's Too Dead to Die, exclamation point. Either on the poster, because the thing was it had to be in the title or just on the poster. Okay. And I'm like, well, I gotta have Jason's movie on there on this list. So that was the reason I went and added it to Letterboxd for you, just so I could put it on my
I love it.
Question or exclamation point the list.
Well, people started reviewing it that went to that screening, so that was cool. And I love all reviews, good or bad, but some of them were surprisingly favorable.
Yeah, well, it's a beloved show. I've been to a couple of screenings, and it's often a packed house, man. So
yeah, well, I love that we started shooting weird black and white zombie movies at about the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
But yours evolved.
Mine evolved into eventually evolved into a novel.
Getting re-released soon?
Yes, yep. I don't have an exact release date yet, but it's spring of 2027. It will be coming back.
I've seen a Facebook post about it.
I did a post on the Facebook of places with my faces in space books and whatnot, but I wish there was space book. Oh, man. The weird thing is we were both concurrently shooting zombie films. Mm-hmm. Yours was very Evil Dead inspired. Mine's more like fucking me being a pretentious 20-year-old trying to do Ingmar Bergman.
Hey, you know,
so,
why not?
And yours is the one that got finished, and I realized mine made a better book. But so I'm still waiting for that turnaround where they're going to be like, no, now we got to make it into another movie, and it's somebody else, and I don't have to deal with it.
Nice. That's the dream.
God, that destroyed me. Not only me, but my pocketbook as well.
Oh, the film itself, the production.
Yeah. Just everything.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I started shooting Too Dead to Die in the year 2000. And
okay.
So it's been in production exactly 26 years.
Damn.
Or, you know.
Yeah, but you shot, so you would have started about a year before me.
Really?
So, because we started shooting the week of 9/11.
Oh, wow.
I'll always remember that because our first day of shooting, it was about 5 or 6 days after 9/11. And we all of a sudden turned and looked because we heard a strange noise in the sky. This was about 5 or 6 days after that day. And we looked up and there was a plane because there weren't planes flying for the first 5 days afterwards. Ugh. And we were just like, we'd gotten so used to quiet skies that the hearing a plane kind of threw us off for a minute.
Wow.
So
that's wild.
Yeah, that was interesting. So that's it, man. I will tell you my funny story about playing something overhead on at video stores. Is I was working, and the statute of limitations has got to be up on this by now. So this was this was 1999, where me and some friends are working at Suncoast in Woodland Mall.
Oh yeah,
and my friend, about a week after it came out in theaters, my friend somehow got a bootleg of The Phantom Menace.
Uh-oh.
And he had it on videotape. So we closed the store and we're like, well, we're just going to put it in and watch it while we're closing up the store after hours. And so we close the gate, we throw that thing in, we're doing our duties, I'm counting the tills and all this shit. And all of a sudden I look up and there's like 5 or 6 people out in the mall, like janitors, whatnot, watching the monitors we had that were pointing out towards the mall. I'd forgotten to turn them off.
Ooh.
So everybody was like, oh yeah, this is Phantom Menace. They got Phantom Menace in, and we're like, oh shit. So I just flipped them all off, and really stupid. Like a really stupid, nothing came of it. But I'm so glad that happened after hours, because if we had done that in the morning, it was a bunch of kids running in asking for Phantom Menace, and we would have been like, that's just a promo tape? I don't know what I would have said. Like, I don't remember what we called them in the 90s. It would have been like a...
You dreamed of that, small
preview
child.
Screener?
That was a dream you had, small child.
Yeah, you didn't see anything. Nothing to see here, and Jedi mind tricked the shit out of them. So yeah, we've all done that, but I Brown Bunny, that's hilarious.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible, but Jesus, wow. So Jason, it's your first time on the show, and you brought a movie to me today, a very bizarre film called The Seventh Curse from 1986. And it is a Hong Kong film, Cantonese language, Hong Kong produced, released, whatever you call them, Hong Kongese. I've never figured out how to say that. It's a Hong Kong film, which I now believe Hong Kong is part of China. So Chinese film. Anyway, it's from 1986, The Seventh Curse, from the director of one of my all-time favorite, bonkers, bizarro, inexplicably gross and perverse, yet strangely cartoonish and silly films of all time, The Story of Ricky.
Yeah. I always call that Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons was a kung fu movie. That's how I always sum that one up to anybody.
Yeah, it's fucking beyond explanation. But we'll get to that. We're gonna get into all that, and the the absolute insanity that is going to spill forth from my mouth as I try to dissect this plot with you. I have close to 10 pages of notes. Normally I do timestamps on them. Like I'll pause it and write down the time code so I know where in the movie I was at. I didn't do that. So this is going to be like beautiful, what do they call that? Free-form poetry.
Fantastic.
Very, very artsy here, folks, for a very not artsy film. Although I would call it art.
I would too.
Jason, it's your first time on the show. You have to play this little game I call Jason, you get to play in honor of how strange, tonally schizophrenic and gross and silly and sometimes downright dark this movie is. You get to play Would You Rather Roulette.
Oh, man.
Okay? So I have 60 questions, and they are in no order whatsoever. Some of them are silly, some of them are absurd, some of them are existential, some of them are really dark and depressing, and some of them are just flat out gross. So, I need 3 numbers from you between 1 and 60.
All right. 7. 13.
Oh, for the curse. 13.
And 23.
23. Okay. So 7 in honor of the 7th curse. The film today. Here you go, Jason. 7. This is number 7 on the roulette wheel. Would you rather know that the world ends in 1 year from today, or not know that it's ending tomorrow?
Not know that it's ending tomorrow.
So you'd rather have 24 hours of just pure bliss, and then bam.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So far, so good.
Okay.
It took my last guess because he got that question too, and he had to think about that one a little bit. So you had your answer right away. That's impressive.
It won't happen again.
Oh no, you can take all the time you want. Now, number 13 on the Would You Rather roulette wheel. Would you rather forget everyone you've ever loved, or have everyone you've ever loved forget you?
Ooh. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I told you these are randomized, so.
Ooh. God, I guess forget everyone I ever know. That's a terrible choice, but.
Yeah.
But.
Because you don't want people to forget you.
Yeah. I guess that's the greater fear.
Okay.
Because if I forget, I won't even know. I mean, you know.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I always say. I'm like, well, I don't know. Ignorance is bliss. And then a bunch of people would just be like pointing at me. And I'd be like, what? Who are you? You know? And it would just make life maybe a little more interesting and make me a little more paranoid.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. 23. Now you get a silly one. Luck of the draw or luck of the spin. Would you rather shit a softball or pee a marble?
Oh, Jesus. Well, I know you've got some experience with the peeing marbles, I believe. So
I do. I do. Yeah. Kidney stones, brother. Kidney stones.
I feel like that's probably worse. I'm going to say shit a softball. Because usually the smaller things are more painful. Like, you know, when you cut your finger and it's insanely painful.
Yeah. Plus, I think the urethra is less elastic.
Right.
Than the rectum. I don't know. I've never had anything as large as a softball.
Right. Hopefully bounce back from that, but you don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
I don't want to test it.
But I can assure you that passing anything through your urethra that is not liquid is agony. Okay. In fact, I don't know if you saw this, but on my YouTube channel, I just recently posted a video of me using a menstrual cramp simulator.
Oh no, I think I saw that header. I got to check that out.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, but I think it's just as bad if not worse than the kidney stone. And the kidney stone was the worst pain I'd ever experienced in my life up to this point.
Holy shit.
Thrice, by the way, thrice.
Ooh.
So I said, yeah, having menstrual cramps are about as painful, but probably worse. I'm doing a pregnancy contraction simulator next.
Oh wow!
So stay tuned.
I didn't even know these existed.
Yep.
Why did they exist? Just so we can understand.
This is called the audience. The listeners can't see this, but I'm holding it up to the camera anyway, so Jason can. It's called a TENS unit, and it's for muscle ache relief.
Okay.
You can put these little pads, and it shoots little electrical currents through the pads, and works your muscles, your tendons. People with back pain, chronic back pain, use them. However, there is a certain setting you can do that will approximate the feelings of menstrual cramps.
Jeez.
So, I tried it on my nephew and my brother, and my nephew only made it halfway, and my brother made it all the way as far as I did, and he was in agony.
Oh man!
So, try it at home, folks.
For kids.
Yeah, Jason, Seventh Curse. Like I said, 1986. Hong Kongese film. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that.
I think it's all right. I'm gonna declare it to be okay.
Okay.
As a white guy,
because you're
Jesus.
As a white guy
who
who's
has no
not from
authority
Hong
whatsoever.
Kong. Yeah. Let's do some facts and figures here, okay? The Seventh Curse, as I said, was released in 1986, directed by Nai-Choi through Paragon Films in association with Golden Harvest. You know a little bit about Golden Harvest, right? Like, home of Jackie Chan and I believe Sammo Hung, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super familiar with all the ins and outs, but I've definitely seen a lot of their movies,
Yeah, I think they were kind of, along with the Shaw brothers, were, from what I'm told is, because Jackie Chan kind of really helped put him on the map, I think, and originally Jackie Chan, either him or his agent, went to the Shaw brothers, and they turned him down. Like, they said no to giving him a contract. And so he went to Golden Harvest and blew up into a huge international star. And one of the guys from the Shaw brothers was like, yeah, that was the biggest mistake we ever made. So yeah, the plot of this movie, as it is, I'm going to tell you what, this is how Wikipedia explains the plot, okay?
Yeah.
And then Jason and I are going to give you our version. But just for fairness, I want to try and give you what somebody proper, with proper writing credentials, said this movie was about. Dr. Yuen, or Dr. Yuen? I don't know how. My pronunciations are going to suck.
We're going to be butchering these, and that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, we're dumb white guys from Michigan that so sorry. Dr. Yuen attempts to rescue a beautiful girl from being sacrificed to the worm tribe that she belongs to. Then he is damned with 7 curses, which burst through his leg periodically. He will die when the 7th bursts, but Bachu, the girl he saved, stops the curse with an antidote. The antidote only lasts 1 year, so on the advice of Wisely, he heads back to Thailand to find a permanent cure. Yuen and his allies battle the evil sorcerer of the Worm Tribe, a hideous, bloodthirsty, baby-like creature, an old ancestor, and a skeleton with glowing blue eyes that transforms into a monster. God, that was a horribly written sentence. How did that make it onto Wikipedia? I don't know. I did not write that, folks. But you know what? It does about as good a job as explaining the plot of this movie as I can. No, I think we can do better.
Most likely.
So, who do we got? The main behind-the-scenes person I wanted to focus on is a man by the name of Ni Kong.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote the story that this is based on. Now, his writing career began in the popular wuxia genre. I think most Americans who, if they know about this genre, know it because of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. These were generally period action stories featuring warriors and wizards, and they added supernatural elements to it. So it basically is like fantasy with kung fu and swords. So, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Totally.
In the early 60s, he switched to science fiction and created a character called Wisely. And Wisely became very popular in Hong Kong, and his stories were set in the near future, with the wealthy protagonist Wisely traveling the world, solving mysteries, and encountering all manner of people, villains, and evil aliens. In all, he wrote 150 Wisely stories, and the series went on to be adapted for radio, television, and the big screen. Have you ever seen The Tale of Wisely?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm writing it down right now.
Yeah. It's, I'm trying to remember who's in that.
I knew there were more of these, but I haven't seen any of them except this.
Yeah. The proper title is The Legend of Wisely.
Okay.
And, it's insane. It's sort of Indiana Jones-esque, but there's dragons, there's magic pearls, and, he's kind of basically just a rich Indiana Jones type adventurer guy. And yeah, definitely check out Legend of Wisely. The character had been in several other movies, and like I said, he's was very popular in Hong Kong. I guess akin to maybe, I don't know, who do we have like that? Indiana Jones, James Bond, but maybe a mix of both, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's an interesting series to get into, movie-wise. And I think the Wisely character does make an appearance in Seventh Curse, even though Seventh Curse is actually from another series of books he wrote, called the Dr. Yuan series. Couldn't find as much information about that, but I think this movie Seventh Curse is kind of a mashup, or I don't want to say it's a mashup, but I think some elements of Wisely work their way into this. Folks, if you're listening and you know more about this than me, because I did my research, as they say, but I couldn't find everything. So please, let me know if I'm wrong, or let me know if I'm just stupid. I don't care what you tell me. Buy me some ice cream.
Ice cream.
So, I know. Nai began his screenwriting career in 1967 when he was invited by director Chang Che to write the script for the wuxia film One-Armed Swordsman. That film became such a huge hit that it led Nai to becoming one of Hong Kong cinema's most in-demand writers. Are you familiar with Chang Che,
Oh, yeah.
the director?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I love him.
So good.
I don't think I've ever seen One-Armed Swordsman, though.
That one's not ringing a bell for me either.
Yeah, that's, I guess, his most famous, but for some reason I've never seen it, and I feel stupid that I've never seen it, because I love wuxia movies, and
there's so many, though. There's
yeah,
so many.
I know. It's very, very, very hard to even know where to dive in after you've seen Crouching Tiger, because I'm sure everybody's seen that here in America, at least.
Right.
Well, around the world, it was a huge hit. I don't know why I said just in America. Jesus. It's hot out, folks. It's hot out, and we're raining ash, and one or both of us may end up with explosive, foul-smelling diarrhea at some point.
I think you vomit too. Apparently
vomit.
It's both ends.
Yeah, so just bear with us. Nai went on to co-write scripts with Chang Che for the Shaw Brothers studio, including The Assassin and The Crippled Avengers.
Which I have seen.
Yeah. Wonderful
Incredible.
film. Wonderful film. Not to be confused with The Crippled Masters, which is also a wonderful film.
Also incredible.
I'm not saying it will stand up under scrutiny in 2026, but if you're willing to, let that go, it's an enjoyable little flick. He was also the screenwriter for Fist of Fury, the Bruce Lee film, although he did not receive credit for that. The director took credit for that. Although he is now considered the guy that did create the Chen Zhen character, originally played by Bruce Lee, which has now gone on to be played also by Jet Li and Donnie Yen. And then Ni also wrote the screenplay for what is China's first superhero film, Inframan.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I love Inframan.
Yeah. I actually did not know that either until I was looking to his credits. But here you go, dude. This is a list of some of the other films he wrote. Are you ready for this?
Maybe. Ready as I'll ever be.
The 36th Chamber of Shaolin.
Oh, shit.
The 8 Diagram Pole Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
With Gordon Liu, of course. The 5 Venoms.
Wow.
Dirty Ho.
Yes.
5 Element Ninjas. Human Lanterns. The Mighty Peking Man. Mad Monkey Kung Fu. And Heroes of the East. Just a few of this man's credits as a screenwriter.
He's a hero.
So, yes. Incredible amount of work. He's actually in the film.
Right, at the beginning.
Yeah, that's actually him. And he's the one that kind of sets up the story. Similar to how Mary Shelley and them set up the story in Bride of Frankenstein, I think. Weird to compare these two movies, but that's kind of if you've seen Bride of Frankenstein, they start sitting in a drawing room or something in a mansion, and they just start telling the story. Because Mary Shelley is like, well, what? There was also The Bride, and it goes into. So that's kind of what happens in this. Like, do you have any new stories coming out? Well, I have been working on one. And
I'm glad you asked, Miss Hong Kong.
yeah, Miss Hong Kong. Weirdly enough, he's drinking. It looks like some cognac or something, and he's swirling the side of the glass with his finger the whole time. And I felt like he was trying to hypnotize somebody. Like, I thought that was going to be part of the plot, that he was doing some weird hypnosis thing. It isn't. I think it was just a nervous tick. But once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, everybody.
Movie is ruined. Not kidding.
It is, I know. As I said, this movie, Seventh Curse, was adapted from one of his Dr. Yuan stories, and it was adapted by 2 writers. One by the name of Jing Wang, who wrote Magic Crystal with Cynthia Rothrock. It's another kind of Indiana Jones-ish, late 80s, whatever you want to call it, rip-off or whatever, mockbuster. He also wrote a couple of films for Jet Li, including The Enforcer, Legend of the Red Dragon, and High Risk. The Enforcer is also known as My Father is a Hero. Right. Wonderful fucking movie. That is one of the best father and son team-up action movies of all time. High Risk is also pretty dope, kind of a die-hard spin. And then our other screenwriter is Kai Chi Yuen. He wrote Drunken Master 2 with Jackie Chan. Once Upon a Time in China with Jet Li. One of my favorite films. And A Chinese Ghost Story.
Oh, yeah.
So
Wang Jing is also kind of like the Hong Kong Roger Corman. Like, if you've seen the movies he's directed, they're just all berserk like this, too.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I didn't realize he also produced Ebola Syndrome. So
really?
That's it. Yeah, that and God of Gamblers with Chow Yun Fat. So yeah, Jing Wang.
If you ever see City Hunter with Jackie Chan, where he gets electrocuted and starts turning into Street Fighter 2 characters, that's it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
He turns into Chun-Li and all the different ones, and he's like.
Okay.
Wang Jing had like a Street Fighter 2 fetish or something, because he also made a movie called Future Cops, where.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
No, but I saw that one when I was looking at his filmography.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you owe it to yourself to watch that movie.
Okay. I mean, I've seen a lot of these I've mentioned, but all the other ones I've mentioned that I haven't seen, I need to see them and will. There's
much.
there's not a bad film amongst these. If you're into this kind of stuff, folks. I know it's not for everybody, but all right, let's we're just gonna do the main cast here, and then we're gonna get into this thing. We've got Chin Shu-ho as our star, and he was in Mr. Vampire, Fist of Legend, Tai Chi Master, and Lady Reporter, with Miss Cynthia Rothrock. We also have Maggie Chung, who was in Police Story 1 through 3. Hell yeah. The Heroic Trio with Michelle Yeoh. Jet Li's The Hero, sorry, don't know why I added the. She also was in Irma Vep for Olivier Assayas, I think is how you pronounce his name.
That's right.
And she did several movies with Wong Kar-wai, a couple of which In the Mood for Love in 2046. Then we have Dick Wei, and he's known from Project A, The Five Venoms, Eastern Condors, My Lucky Stars, Dragons Forever, and my favorite of the bunch, well, it's not my favorite of the bunch, but Yes, Madam, with Michelle Yeoh and Cynthia Rothrock, with some of the best fight scenes ever put on film. If you haven't ever seen Yes, Madam, I highly recommend it.
I've got to see it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's so good. They're a good team, and it's super low budget. But
Even
I'm telling you,
better.
the fight choreography is some of the best. Like, hands down.
Sweet.
Some of the best fight choreography. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention supporting character, or a supporting actor in this film, kind of comes in at the beginning, disappears for a little bit, and then plays a little bit larger part in the end. But Mr. Chow Yun-fat, who was in, it probably rose to prominence for a lot of, I would say, for the Western audiences in the late 90s and early 2000s. He did The Replacement Killers, The Corruptor, and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. But before that, I think most of us film dorks
Saw the real stuff
with John Woo. Better Tomorrow 2, Hard Boiled, The Killer, with Bullet in the Head. The list goes on. He's a legend. Those films are legendary. And I remember my brother and I were at the theater seeing something, and they showed the trailer for Anna and the King, that movie he did with Jodie Foster that was adaptation of The King and I. And I was like, I just remember turning to Josh and going, he better fucking whip out two guns at some point and slide down a rail.
Yes.
Well, or else I'm not paying to see that movie. But I kid, Chow Yun-fat, you are allowed to do whatever movie you want. But, you know, I like it when you're shooting guns and jumping over cars.
Yeah.
And holding babies while people are firing on you as you're rappelling down the side of a hospital.
You've seen A Better Tomorrow too?
Oh, yeah.
The rice scene is my favorite in anything.
Yes.
Where he gets pissed about the honor of the rice.
Yeah.
Furious.
Yeah. No, those two movies, all those are just so good. So he needs no other introduction. All right, well, you know what? Let's get down to brass tacks here, dude.
Yeah.
You recommended this movie to me, The Seventh Curse. Full disclosure, I did know what I was getting into when I went into this movie because, A, it's been on my watch list for at least 20-something years now.
Nice.
And as in, like, I've known about it for a long, long time because I am a huge fan of the director's film Story of Ricky, which I first saw sometime in 98 or 99. And, you know, there was my life up to that point and then my life after that point.
Right.
Strangely enough, I say the same thing about Umberto Lenzi's Iron Master, which I don't know why.
I'm gonna say
I think I was drunk.
I love that movie too. I might be the only
Yeah.
other person, but I do love that movie. And I used to leave sound bites on somebody's like answering machine about vood.
Yeah, vood. No, Our mutual friend Rick Reed loves that movie as well.
It's great.
We were showing it to our other mutual friend Jacob De La Rosa one time, and he just was like, "What is this?" And we're like, "Dude, this is fucking amazing, Vood." And like,
I would
they
pay money
discover swords because of lightning. Like, it's just, I
would pay money to watch Jacob watch that movie. Honestly,
I know, right? That's why I don't have him do reaction videos of just showing him some of these movies.
Oh, totally.
But yeah, so in other words, this is as bizarre and bonkers and buck wild and whatever as this movie is. I wasn't exactly green going into it, and so it didn't shock me.
Right.
But I'm just getting it out of the way so the audience knows that, like, I'm probably going to be very flippant about a lot of these strange things that happen in this movie. But if you know Story of Ricky or some of this director's other movies, or just how Hong Kong often mixes action with horror and the supernatural, this is nothing new to any of people who are familiar with this stuff. So,
right.
So Jason, why did you recommend this movie to me?
Mostly because I knew, because I know you're a huge Story Ricky fan, of course. Yeah. And plus I just know you, and I'm like, this is up Ryan's alley. It's like that. Too many movies have like little puppet ghosts and like freaking Indiana Jones, adventuring, and then like gunplay, but stupid comedy, and like I don't know, man, kickboxing skeletons that turn into aliens. Yeah,
we're gonna get to that.
I mean, it's just like one of those things. I'm like, if Ryan has not seen this, Ryan should see this.
Yeah, and as I said, it'd been on my list for so long that basically you gave me an excuse to finally check it off the list and watch it. So I obviously eventually would have gotten around to it, but you know what? If it took this podcast to finally make me sit down and watch it, I'm happy, and I'm happy you're the one that brought that to me.
Hey.
So when did you first see this? Like, had you seen Story of Ricky first, or this one?
I think I saw Story of Ricky first in early 2000s. There was a site called Teleport City Online, which I don't know if it still exists anymore, but this guy Keith Allison, he was always finding that was the site I would go to find all the stuff that I didn't know about, like Jerry Cotton movies or Don, the Indian movie, and then he reviewed this one, and I'm like, I have to see this movie. And he just and then finding out it was by the Story of Ricky guy, I'm just like, I gotta see this movie. So I think I got a Hong Kong DVD off of eBay, which apparently I might have seen a different cut because I just rewatched it, the Vinegar Syndrome re-release before this podcast. I think there's one extra ending on this. There's the 3 endings to the movie, but I think one of them wasn't on the version I saw, so that was kind of new to me.
Okay. I'll have to ask you about that because I'm not quite sure which version I saw. I know there is 3 different endings. And I did not watch the Vinegar Syndrome. I want to buy it. But
I mean, there's not the other additional parts of the ending aren't that great shakes, but it's just something extra that
right.
I mean, the story resolves in every version, but
okay.
I think there's just the extra stupid pool scene. They go back to the pool from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
They have another scene with the pool, and something dumb happens at the pool again. They're like, "Oh yeah, you had this adventure." Like, yeah, I had an adventure. I'm like, okay,
okay.
I mean,
the version I watched was 83 minutes long.
Okay.
So, I don't know which cut that is. But
you're not missing much if you didn't get it. You're really not. But it was just interesting that there was any differences at all.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the runtime on it. Whatever. We'll move on.
Oh yeah, I was to say after I got that Hong Kong disc, it just started showing it to everybody. It just became I overwatched this movie in probably 2003, 2005, somewhere in there. So much that I hadn't watched it until watching it again for this, like, since then, but like I already knew all the beats of the story. I'm just like, I remember this.
Yeah. Okay.
It's an old friend.
When I started working at Suncoast is when my shout out to Jeremy and Lewis and Gibner, the old Suncast crew, Suncoast crew. They told me about it. They were and one of them like so much so, like they worked it up. Like when I first started working there, and they would tell me about all these movies, and I swear to God, because the Suncoast employee discount was so good, we got like 35% off. Like it was, and keep in mind this is back in the day when a VHS tape would cost $24.99 or something.
Oh, I remember.
And so, I swear to God, every shift they would talk me into some movie, and I'd end up buying the one copy we had of it. Like the first one, they got me to buy Nudist Colony of the Dead, which I ended up liking. Like when they told me that the theme song actually said the words Nudist Colony of the Dead, I was like, I gotta buy this. So I did. And then they were like, you gotta see Story of Ricky. And I said, okay. So we had like one copy, and I bought the VHS tape and took it home, and I was like, holy shit. Like a whole new world opened up to me. I don't think I'd ever seen anything as insane as that at that point. I'd seen some crazy stuff, but I wasn't that fluent in Hong Kong films at that time. I don't think a lot of people in America were, because I think it, through like Tarantino and, when John Woo came to America, and then Jackie Chan and stuff, I think it started in the mid to late 90s becoming a bit more of like crossover, and people were starting to seek these movies out. Yep. And then of course Jet Li hit the scene, and it was like all of a sudden this whole world opened up of these movies and of course that was the heyday of, late era VHS, early DVD, when those labels were just putting out everything. And I loved that film. I can't say enough about it. I hope Criterion gets their act together someday and gives it the 3-disc treatment it deserves. In fact, they should put all this guy's movies in a box set.
I agreed.
Because, if there's anything more I need, it's something to spend money I don't have on things I don't need. But
if Equinox can make it, there's hope.
Oh, I know, right? Actually, I just saw they're putting out Welcome to the Terror Dome.
I saw that. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. Well, it's I think it's because they're starting to do a lot of black cinema. Right. Black independent cinema from the 80s and 90s, and it's a dystopian film. Black filmmaker that wrote and directed it, I believe, and I had never heard of it until a few years ago, and I definitely want to watch it, but I didn't realize it was held in that high regard. But apparently it's quite acclaimed.
Huh.
So I'm looking forward to watching that, and I was kind of shocked when I saw the Criterion for that. So
right.
Yeah,
well,
I think there's
just the name. He sounds like Vinegar Syndrome or Severin, but I'm like, oh no, it's Criterion. Cool.
Yeah, I know. it's insane. But I'm glad they're starting to delve into some of the more obscure niche genre stuff that I've always thought deserved a place, amongst the greats. And it's just nice that, they put Godzilla's Revenge is in the Criterion Collection. So if that can make it, then there's hope for all of us.
Oh yes.
So I wanted to start this. What we're going to do is you and I are going to attempt to walk the audience through this plot. And before I say anything else, spoiler alert, but yet whatever Jason and I tell you, I promise you it's not as strange as actually seeing it. So no matter how spoilered this might get, still watch it, because we're not going to do it justice. Words cannot do it justice. And you have to experience this for yourself. Note I wrote at the top of my notes. I watched this with my cat while eating Death by Chocolate ice cream. I normally don't tell people what I eat while watching these, but I might start. But yeah, shout out to our local Meyer Purple Cow ice cream. Death by chocolate.
Nice.
So my first note, reporter knocks nurse out with a brick so she can get quote unquote closer to the story.
Unbelievable. Yeah, like it doesn't take long for it just to get ridiculous.
Because yeah, the situation is they're at, I think it's a hospital or an office building or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be a hospital.
Yeah.
And someone's taken some people hostage, and this reporter is like, "Can I?" Is asking the cops, "Can I go in with you so I can get the story?" And they're like, "Hell no! Like, what? Are you insane?" So she literally walks up and grabs a brick and knocks a nurse out. And then puts the nurse uniform on, and she proceeds to completely fuck everything up when she gets in there.
Her character is so annoying.
Oh, extremely annoying. After that, I just wrote the word madness with an exclamation point and underlined it. And folks, this is only like 5 minutes into the movie. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Evil skeleton with glowing eyes eats a dude's spine, morphs into some lizard thing. Dude shot in the chest with like 5 flaming arrows. Dude throws a flesh-eating fetus that eats a dude inside out.
The little ghost.
Yeah, the little ghost.
Oh man, the origin of the little ghost is the most crazy throwaway thing in the movie. Like,
yeah, and it's so dark. It's like Temple of Doom dark.
Yeah, we're gonna make just to make these things. We need to kill 100 children, not just kill them, but throw them into a press and they're squished to death alive.
Yeah,
to make this little puppet ghost that attacks my enemies.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like they seriously dump kids into like a press of some kind and smash them. Oh, yeah. Again, folks, we're only like 15 minutes into the movie.
And it's such a throwaway, too. They're just like, oh, yeah, 100 kids died. Like, oh, what the what? And movie continues. We're moving on.
Yep. No, you got to just buckle in and go with this one, folks. Okay. So this guy got all these people killed by okay, this is our main character who saw all this go down while he was embedded with some troops or something. Mm-hmm. And he saw all this go down. And we're back to a year later, okay? So this guy got all these people killed by a wizard, and now he's just chilling and banging chicks back in China. And casually brings up, oh yeah, by the way, I saw this shit go down with this wizard and these fetuses, and all these people got massacred. I wasn't going to tell anybody. Like, it's so like, casual.
Such an asshole.
Yeah. Okay, this... chick cuts her boob, pulls something from it, and feeds it to him to save him. Because, as we mentioned in the plot synopsis, he's been cursed. He has 7 curses, and it's bullets. Apparently he had to swallow 7 bullets or something, and a year later they start going off in his body. And when the 7th one goes off, he's going to die. So this woman decides to save him by pulling something from her severed breast and feed it to him.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
What's there to say, really? I mean, that's a perfectly natural thing to do, and someone has a problem, you want to help, you just cut your boob off and feed it to them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, I don't know about you, but I would have got down on my knees and proposed to her on the spot.
She's pretty
for doing that for me.
She's pretty damn nice throughout the whole movie, and then she gets hosed by the movie.
Yeah.
She's like the real hero of the movie. She's the only one doing, like, helping, finding solutions. Like, oh no, you're stuck with a ghost face.
Yeah, our hero in this is quite inept. But, and then I just wrote this quote down: Witchcraft isn't something that can be shot to death. I want a T-shirt with that. Holy shit. I want to read these books now. I don't know about you, but yeah. Oh my God.
What was the one line too? He's like, I don't believe in ghosts. I only believe in aliens, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
What?
Aliens are fine, but I draw the line at ghosts.
Yeah.
So as I said, this guy's just back in Thailand. He's chilling. After what happened in Thailand, he's back in China, just chilling and having sex, and he experienced all this crazy Temple of Doom shit. And then oh my God. Okay. One guy has green snot slime dumped on him. He melts and pulls maggots from his peeling face and his gut.
Yeah. Awful. Yeah, this is the one guy that told him, hey, don't mess with those natives. Hey, let's not mess with those natives. He gets this guy killed horribly. Like the one white guy in the movie just dies bad.
Yeah. This guy gets so many people killed. And so did the reporter who basically violently assaults a nurse. I
think she's an undercover cop. Even worse.
Is she? Yeah, she might have been. Yeah, I think you're right.
She's gonna disguise as a nurse. No, I'm just gonna assault a cop.
God, man. Yeah, I don't know. If we haven't sold you on this movie yet, listeners, you should just stop listening now.
I mean, old ancestor.
Okay.
Old ancestor, man.
Yeah, old ancestor.
He's the hero,
Other dude forced to swallow bullets, pulled from a corpse, and they start going off inside him, in his leg and chest, not stomach. I don't know what any of that means. I think we already covered that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then our hero meets Black Dragon in Bangkok. Black Dragon. He is informed that the wizard is now working with the Bangkok underground crime world, and then they're immediately ambushed by dozens of kung fu guys.
But before that, they have that giant fight scene. Rather than introduce himself, he just attacks the doctor for a while.
Yeah.
Am I misremembering this? I think he just they just fight. I'm like, oh, I'm Black Dragon.
Yeah. They fight. He's like, I'm Black Dragon. You need to know this wizard is working with the Bangkok underground crime world. And then immediately a bunch of kung fu guys come out and they start fighting. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that other than huzzah.
Right.
Huzzah. 7 bullets.
Never a dull
one
moment.
Goes up. Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. Reporter chick is annoying. Double underlined with an exclamation point.
Good.
Yeah, she's super annoying.
And she's super rich apparently and has all the guns in one part of everything.
Yeah.
The guy's like, oh, meet my boss, and it's her, and she's just got all these guns. I'm like, okay, what?
Yeah, they're laid out on a big grand piano. There's just Uzis and AK-47s and all these just Warsaw Pact NATO firearms from G.I. Joe, just laid out for them to choose from. It's great. And here we go. Yeah, they smash children to get blood and make child ghost monsters. So here's this note. If I was a video game designer, I'd turn this into a Metroidvania game.
Ooh.
Because there's a whole scene involving monks fighting on a giant booby-trapped Buddha statue.
That part's so kind of impressive, actually.
It's incredible. I'm watching it going, if this was in a video game, I would lose my shit. Yeah. This is the kind of video game I play. I'm obsessed with those side-scrolling Metroidvanias. And I'm telling you, this would be... It's almost up there with the scene in 8 Diagram Pole Fighter where Gordon Liu's fighting everybody on a stack of coffins with a stick. It's this amazing pole fighting scene on I kid you not, it's on a pyramid of coffins.
Wow.
And which reminds me, if anybody hasn't seen Story of Ricky undergoes training by having actual tombstones thrown at him, and he has to punch them in midair. Cinema is the gift that never stops giving.
Right?
Actual tombstones. The dude's just whipping him at him, and
Right.
he's kicking him and punching him.
Destroys the tombstones.
I can't wait to show that to my nephew.
Oh, that'll be a gas.
But this is my favorite part of this whole Buddha statue scene. Is they defeat the monks, and then they like, well, why don't we just join forces? Okay, and like blood starts gushing from the eyes of the Buddha statue, and then its head falls off, and they have to outrun it like Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. And this is I asked this question at this point: has Jason Roth seen Prince of the Sun? I'm supposed to ask you this question.
Oh no, I have not.
Okay. We're going to digress for a minute.
Okay.
Prince of the Sun is a Hong Kong, it's a wuxia film.
Okay. I'm writing it down.
It is a Chinese version of Superman.
Ooh.
And it is one of the most balls out insane like superhero films, but it's kung fu, it is Superman. Like it's basically their version of Superman.
Oh wow.
And I highly recommend you watch that.
Okay.
And I will warn you ahead of time, there is like a 30-minute portion of the movie that just kind of grinds to a halt and focuses on the sort of Clark Kent, Lois Lane love story. It's kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with it, because after that, you've seen nothing like this. I guarantee it. The first chunk of the movie and then the last chunk of the movie are so inexplicable is the word.
Okay.
Because it takes Superman but gives it that wuxia feel. So there's swords, there's people changing shape, there's lightning fights, there's it's just
wow.
Yeah, Prince of the Sun.
I don't know this one at all. I'll seek it out.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought of that while watching this, but I think one of the people involved with this movie is related. It had something to do with that movie.
Okay.
So it may have been something I came across, but all right. Well, we're getting to the end here.
There's that one bit, I gotta get your opinion. How many stuntmen do you think were killed in this movie? Because there's that part where that Jeep goes into the freaking like swarm of the dudes, and those two dudes just go flying. They're like clearly hit by the Jeep, and just go. I'm like, those guys died.
Knowing what I know about Hong Kong stunt work during this period, there's a great documentary about it. Oh. I think it's called Iron Fists and Kung Fu Kicks or something like that. That covers the stuntmen that worked with, a lot of these guys, Jackie Chan and whatnot, and they are insane. They are like, however insane you may think Tom Cruise is, or however insane you may think Jackie Chan is, these guys trump them. Like they, now it's not necessarily a good thing because the regulations were a lot different back then than they would become. I do think some people have probably lost their lives, but I don't know. It definitely seemed like I'm still to this day shocked that Jackie Chan survived sliding down that rope of light bulbs in Police Story.
Or everything Jackie Chan does, like
yeah, like that part in Rumble in the Bronx, because they always show the outtakes, and he's dodging out of the way of that pinball machine, and it just nails him right in the face.
Ugh.
And he stands up and he's dizzy, and I'm like, whew. Speaking of which, another sidetrack.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Shadow's Edge?
Mm-mm.
It's a movie he did with Tony Leung.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
This was like Jackie Chan saying, okay, this is the last one I'm going to do where I still do my own stunts.
Wow.
And it's basically, I would compare it to a Mission Impossible film, but because it's all about spies and stuff. But the stunt work and the fights in this are some of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And again, he's in his 70s still doing this.
Wow.
And it's brutal as hell. Lots of close quarters combat, which amazes me how they can take, like, they're in this tiny little crawl space duking it out and knives, and it's just like, how do you choreograph that? So Shadow's Edge is by far one of the best films I've seen this year, and I would say might be in the top 5 best martial arts films and best Jackie Chan films. And if that, I think he's doing another one, because of course, you know, it made a shitload of money. It was one of the biggest hits in China, I believe. Oof. And they pulled out all the stops for it.
Sold the hell out of this to me. I'll go see this immediately.
Yeah, it's I wish it had played in theaters around here, because I would have gone and seen it. But highly recommend that.
Nice.
So last few notes I've got, there's a scene where a dude is chased through a cave by a coffin. And it's pretty great. So then I've got Chow Yun Fat. Oh, okay. So this this wizard eventually turns into what looks like a xenomorph with bat wings. Mm-hmm. And he fights one of the ghost children.
Yeah, the epic, like, Godzilla versus King Kong rumble with the puppet. Yeah. That's so great.
Yeah, it seriously is like Batman mixed with a xenomorph. And then Chow Yun Fat kills it with a rocket launcher. So, those are my notes. You know what? I'm just going to skip right to it. And usually I wait till the guest wants, asks me if it killed me or thrill me. But I can't go on anymore. I cannot go on anymore. This thrilled the fuck out of me. This was so good. I loved every goddamn second of this movie. And I am so glad I got to finally watch it.
Yes.
Holy shit, is it amazing. And again, everything I just read to you, I guarantee you is even more amazing when you see it. So don't let any of that spoil it, because this is So were you worried that I wasn't gonna like it?
No.
Like, were you
no
concerned? Okay.
I felt it was pretty much a slam dunk, but
yeah.
But you never know. You can never for sure know if anyone's gonna like anything.
No, for sure. And I like, what do you think? I'm trying to think what my favorite set piece is, because there's so, like I just read, and there's even more. But what's your favorite? Like, what do you think is the showstopper in this movie in terms of just set pieces?
Oh man, maybe it's when Old Ancestor first shows up and is just like eats the guy's spine and drinks the juice and all that stuff, and then just like has a big skeletal kickboxing fight, like,
yeah,
and then turns into the alien for the first time, and it's just like it just keeps going, and just like
yeah,
and I love
unending joy.
Yeah. And Chow Yun Fat's like Peter Cushing vibe with the pipe throughout the whole thing, where he's just like,
yes,
he's just like kind of like, he's just like, Chow's like the Peter Cushing, like, oh yeah, you should do this.
You're right. I didn't even think of it, but he is.
And then he's the Van Helsing, and he just shows up with a bazooka.
Yeah, this fucking rocket launcher, and they just stand and watch these things fight. And then he's like, all right, I'll kill it now.
Yeah. No magics, no like arcane, spell or anything. No, just a bazooka.
Yeah, which is fine. It's like Indiana Jones when the guy's flipping the scimitar and he's just like, fuck it, and just shoots him. Like,
beautiful.
But at least you gotta watch the melee. You gotta watch these two things fight.
Yeah,
and then kill it.
That might be the best part, is the ghost, and like, actually the first appearance of the little ghost is like maybe the best thing.
Oh, it's incredible.
There's so many best things. It's just like, guy's just like defying him for a second, like, don't do this. What? You dare defy me? Here's this. I'll just pull this thing out. What?
Yeah.
And now it's gonna eat you from the inside out.
Through the whole movie, I just, it's like you could tell I'm really into a movie when, like, I've kind of got my arms crossed and I'm just like smiling because
I'm one of those weird people, like, I'll cross my arms, you know, and some people think that's sort of a standoffish gesture, that you're not interested anymore, or whatever body language experts say about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm crossing my arms, I'm into it.
Oh, nice.
Like, I'm like, all right, I'm into it. And I was just laying back with this wide-ass grin on my face, belly full of Death by Chocolate, and I'm just sitting there the whole time being like, oh my God. And right away, and I'm like, okay, either this movie's going to keep upping the ante or it's going to fizzle. But there's no way it can fizzle because, you know, it's... I just knew there was no way it could.
It does keep topping itself until it ends. That's pretty great.
And I can't ask for more in a movie. It's... While this movie I'm about to compare it to is in no way, shape, or form similar, it has that same upping the ante vibe where you're sitting through it and you're like, okay, this can't possibly get any better. And then it keeps getting better. And it's one I've talked to you about a lot. And that's RRR.
Oh, yep.
Yep. And I know you and I...
still got to see it.
Talked to our buddy Chris Randall about it. And... He has offered to screen it at his house in his Dolby Atmos theater.
We got to do it.
Yeah, he's a little busy right now, but once he gets some time, we're gonna make that happen. But yeah, it's one of those movies where you're like, this can't possibly get any better than this moment, and then another moment, and you're like, okay, no way, it's topping that, and then and obviously Seventh Curse is a much different kind of film. Mm-hmm. But it had that same feeling, that just joy of, and I would say Story of Ricky has that too, where you can't believe what you're watching, and you hope it never ends, and you're just like, please God, just keep getting better, and it does. And I would even say the same thing about like Peter Jackson's Dead Alive. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, there's no way this can keep going being this good. Like, you know, and it just keeps going and gets better and better. And each little gag he does in that movie, he keeps topping it. Like, how are you going to, like, okay, guys killing all these zombies with a lawnmower, and then one of them gets a lawn gnome in its neck stump, and then all of a sudden the intestines are choking people, and it's like, how do you keep one-upping yourself? I don't know how to do that.
The intestines form a face, and they look sad before he hits it with the lawnmower.
Yeah! And it farts, and it's just like... I tell you, there's a whole level of filmmaking skill when you can just... I don't care what kind of movie you're making. Something as random and as insane as Seventh Curse, or something as classy and epic as RRR... If you can keep topping yourself and keep going, then that's a skill that I think...
Totally.
Because what did the director, I think it was Otto Preminger, said, or it may have been John Ford, I don't remember, but they said, how do you make what makes a good movie? And he says, 3 good scenes and no bad ones.
Right.
And I'm like, this movie's got like 17 good scenes and no bad ones. Like, this is just, but again, if you're into this, like again, if you liked Triple R, but you don't like seeing little kids smashed or fetuses pulling people's spines out, don't listen to my comparison. I'm talking about like just upping the ante, not similar types of movies. I don't want the wrong people to watch this movie, but you know what? At the same time, fuck it, watch it anyway.
Broaden your horizons. Yeah.
Broaden your guts. Broaden your. Okay, yeah. I guess for me, it is hard to pick. There's a lot of great little moments that I think are highlights, like the ones you mentioned. Just a dude being chased through a cave by a coffin is just amazing to me. But I don't know. I just feel like as far as like the part where I was like getting those like tingles, like when I was a kid and the first time I saw Temple of Doom, and Indy or Short Round doesn't know he broke the curse, and he thinks Indy's about to kill him, and then he winks and they turn around and start kicking ass.
Yeah,
that's one of the first times as a kid I remember getting chills, And I've been chasing that chill ever since.
Ooh, that's great.
In fact, me and my brother and Rick used to call it the tingly moment in a movie.
I like it.
Where you're just like, oh, I got the tingles. This is, for me, that moment in this movie came with the fight on the big Buddha statue. I don't know why, but it was such video game logic. Mm-hmm. And then it bleeds and its head starts chasing him. That was some Kung Fu Indiana Jones shit, and I just got tingles watching how they're fighting. They're avoiding the booby traps. The monks are hitting them with sticks, and it's just peak cinema. Peak cinema. If the movie had never gotten better than that, I still would have given it 4 stars. But no, it gets better. So
it's like I wouldn't even know how to direct a scene like that or make that happen.
No.
Like animation maybe, but live action, like what? How?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't even know how to. I wouldn't even know how to write a scene like that.
Right.
Like, I don't. I am the first to admit I am absolutely terrible at writing action sequences. I don't like writing them. They're boring to write. Mm-hmm. They look great on screen, but I personally think they're boring to write, and I think they're also boring to read. Like, I've skipped through whole chapters of books just because it was an elongated suspense sequence that had no stakes. Like, I know this person's not going to die. Why am I reading this? But yet on screen that works. Mm-hmm. Suspense works on screen. And as a screenwriter, I'm often struggling with writing action sequences. How do I know in my head what I want it to do, mm-hmm. but like, how do I write this? Guy jumps to arm, booby trap flies out, guy flips. Like, mm-hmm. But then a friend of mine in the business one day said, dude, just write a short thing, what you want to accomplish, and your stunt team will work it out.
That's what I end up doing too. You just like this stuff happens and they get through it.
Yeah. And it's just because I had the chance, or there was a slight chance at one point that this spec script I wrote for an action film was going to get made. Ooh. And they were like, do you want to direct it? And I'm like, I could direct the hell out of all the character stuff, the humor, the drama. I'm like, but I don't know how to do action. I just don't know how. And they were like, well, dude, that's what your stunt team's for. That's what your second unit's for. Just, you'll work with your storyboard artist. Tell them what you... I'm like, okay. But then it didn't happen. But... because I was really reluctant, but now I'm like, man, now I think I'd fuck it, I'd do it.
Dive in, fuck yeah.
But yeah, I just I don't know how, because I haven't seen anything like that other than in some other martial arts movies or in video games, mm-hmm. and that's why I just was so enamored of that moment. Just like,
yeah,
there was no reason for it to be in the movie.
just trying to get this thing or whatever. I forgot what the thing he's got to eat, and then they forget to give to the girl. Like, oh, sorry, we forgot.
I know. That's what I like. They get this. They go through all this shit to get it, and then they're like, oh shit, we forgot to give you that thing.
She's the one who told you about it in the first place, you assholes.
Yeah,
fucking assholes.
Amazing.
Now you're just stuck with a skeletal face. Can you still love me with my skeleton face? Like, we're going to try.
Yeah, I'll try. Can you cut something out of your boob again and feed it to me so I can? God damn, this is one of those things, like, I don't even know how to critically assess this movie or analyze it from any other perspective other than just talking about scenes in it. Because what do you say about this? Like, I don't know, other than it's pure gold. It's pure goddamn gold, and I've watched a lot of good movies for this podcast, and this has got to be one of the funnest, is that a word?
Yeah.
One of the most fun times I've had watching a movie that I didn't pick myself.
Nice.
Like, if you know what I mean. Like, because I have my movies that I pick, and then the movies I have to watch for the podcast, mm-hmm. and this one kind of overlapped, because this is something I would have just picked out of my pile, and so yeah, you know the way to my heart, dude. Aww. You do. And you shot me through the heart, and you're to blame. but you give love a good name because love is seventh curse.
Merry Christmas, Mother Grabber.
Did that make any sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God! My apologies to John Bon Jovi. Joe DeKelly's gonna kick my ass.
Oh shit. Well, be sure to have a camera on so we can at least put it on YouTube.
Yeah, of course. I don't do anything without a camera rolling. Because, yeah, it's a hard movie to talk about. It's just like you want to set and just recap scenes.
Have you seen The Cat, his other movie?
No.
I do have it in the house somewhere. I have to track it down.
Okay.
But I've never seen it. But I think it's equally berserk.
I'm sure it is.
Supposedly there's like an alien takes over a cat's body, and then there's an alien in a dog's body, and the dog and cat fight or something, but it's like crazy, like probably little ghost battle type shit. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that one's on that one, I'm looking at it now, and yeah, that one's been on my list for a while too. So I definitely need to see that because anything that mashes possession, murderous aliens, and one of my favorite old school Disney movies, The Cat from Outer Space.
Yes.
Has got to be a gem.
Yeah.
I'll watch anything with a cat that comes from outer space. That's a no-brainer.
Maybe we'll make Chris. Yeah, we'll make Chris watch that one too in his Dolby Atmos.
Yeah. No, we should make him watch Story of Ricky in Dolby Atmos.
Yeah. Totally.
Is there a 4K of it? We should find out.
I don't know. I think there's a Blu-ray at least, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to get that for him. And I've never seen this other one he did. It's erotic ghost story. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like after 1,000 years, 3 vixens transform into humans. They seduce a poor young scholar who soon finds himself in a horrifying situation. I don't know. There's a lot of boobs on the poster. So,
we just have no choice but to watch it, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I'd watch anything by this guy at this point.
I feel like I'm the same way. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not to. He hasn't made that many movies. It looks like he's only made like 12 movies, and he's a cinematographer as well. Okay, I didn't know that. He shot The Avenging Eagle.
There was a little documentary on the Vinegar Syndrome disc that had like a lot of clips from a lot of different movies, and they all look like fun.
Okay.
Definitely look like fun.
Yeah, I don't imagine this is a director that I wouldn't at some point finish his filmography, because with that many movies and 2 under my belt now that blew me away and made me happy to be alive for once, I think I'm gonna give this guy his due and finish his filmography.
Nice.
I just like that his bio is Lam Nai-Choi is a Hong Kong film director and cinematographer. In the West, he is mainly known for his overtly violent movie Story of Ricky. That's like his entire biography. And he's looks like a really mild-mannered dude. He's like in a suit.
Of course.
Okay, awesome.
Seemingly normal individual.
All right, Jason. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure to talk about this.
Yeah, I want to definitely have you back, and I'm gonna propose something to you. I still have some slots open for my October spooky ooky kooky Halloween series.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing 2 a week for the month of October.
Oh, wow.
And I've got some slots open. So I'm going to cordially invite you. If it doesn't work out, no pressure, no worries. I won't be offended. But if you can think of something, your criteria is this. Well, first of all, it's got to be something I've never seen before.
Okay.
But I'm looking for something that either takes place on or around Halloween.
Okay.
Or has a Halloween-esque vibe or atmosphere. So think like Mario Bava movies. This one probably wouldn't have fit the criteria, but something like the yokai monsters.
Oh,
or
okay, sure.
That, something with mist.
Right, mist is the key.
Spooky.
Okay.
So if you can think of something, I would love to have you back for one of those episodes because I know you've probably got something.
Oh yeah.
Under your up your sleeve that I've never seen before that would fit that criteria.
We can make this happen.
So that is your standing invitation, and I'm leaving it in the episode. So when you come back, we can say you heard it here first.
Hey,
I don't know what that meant.
I'm down.
My brain is fried.
I'm down.
So thank you so much for appearing on the show and bringing this film to me. And do you have any thing you would like to pimp out to the audience where maybe they can see some of your work? I do know that I personally feel like everybody needs to see the Devil's Pussy trailer, if that is out there, and I know it is.
It is.
So if you would like to share maybe some social medias that you have that I could let the audience, or that we can let the audience... To let the audience know where they can find some of your work or follow you on your daily adventures.
Let's see. Boy. YouTube, I guess, is the only thing I've got going right now. I need to get a formal website going, but there's the Bargain Basement Productions YouTube page, and I think it's somewhat organized. Most things that I've got visible in there are fairly amusing. You should, The Devil's Pussy. I would love if people would watch that and and scream at me in the comment section about it, like some people did. And
whatever.
Tata's Last Stand. That's probably the movie I'm most proud of that I made. It's 20 minutes short.
It's a good one.
Sort of a zombie movie, sort of not.
Yeah.
Too Dead to Die. We're gonna try to set up a theatrical screening with From Dusk Till Dawn double feature, because that's the movie that inspired it.
Right.
Sometime in October. Stay tuned.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to get the Sticky Fingers animated series and or movie rolling next year again, so stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, I'm in talks with Jason to do a voice for that. It'll be my first voice work for an animated film. I'm super excited because I've always wanted to hear my voice through an animated character.
Gabber Grubb. No,
Gabber Grubb.
You've already got the part.
I know.
Well, we'll see.
I still think it'll be fun. And if you ever see Jason out on the street, I guarantee you he's probably wearing a really cool T-shirt, like the one he is wearing now with a duck on it. There's the steak shirt.
Oh yeah.
The famous steak shirt.
R.I.P. Walker Street Pharmacy. Oh man.
Is that where you got that from?
The home of the weird home of the steak shirt, yeah. Which did not sell steak. Did not sell steak. There we go.
But you gotta have the steak shirt. You gotta. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you go for the afternoon, and it was a pleasure talking to you. And I will link all that stuff in the episode description. And we're definitely gonna get you back for our Halloween celebration. So always good to see you.
Merry Christmas, Mother Grabber.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for listening. Now, I'm a big believer in supporting the podcast community. Well, some of you anyway. So, hey, if you like movies and you like listening to people talk about them, then these are some shows I think you might dig. If you want silly, irreverent discussions about strange cinema from all over the place, check out the Dog Zone 9000, hosted by former Cracked writers Sean Baby and Robert Brockway. And if you do, tell them they need to bring me on their show. We've also got Watch Skip Plus, which is also available on YouTube, Night of the Living Podcast, The Gentleman's Guide to Midnight Cinema, and my personal favorite, the Not a Bomb Podcast with Troy and Brad. Saved my life, kinda. If you love all things Star Wars, then definitely listen to Blast Points. And if you love all things Sam Raimi, then check out my friend Christy Jett and her friend Anna on the Raimi Cast. Back over on YouTube, you can check out the Two Johns and their show, and now for something a little bit different. Of course, I also co-host the Unidentified Flying Podcast with my BFF, Rick Reed. Aboard the Lexaproteus 4 as we journey through the science fiction films of the 1950s, year by year, movie by movie. And, well, last but not least,
if you enjoyed this program, you should totally follow it online.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're talking.
So where are you?
Go to Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Letterboxd, and YouTube.
Cool.
And search for Cinema Milkshake.
Do it. We'll give it a whirl. Why not?
And
Like, follow, share, and leave feedback.
you tell the world.
You certainly don't have to, but it would be a whole lot cooler if you did.
Believe that shit.
Word.
Oh, that's good.
Until next time, don't let the bastards grind you down.
Listen, don't get prancy with me, kiddo.
Keep watching movies.
Dude, that movie was fucking sweet. Ain't bet your fucking ass it was.
And, most importantly, dear listeners,
What's up?
enjoy every milkshake.
I feel like something incredible is really gonna happen here.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
I'm disgusted and repulsed, and I can't look away.
What is this, some kind of a joke?
Some sort, yes.
Bravo!
You're mocking me, aren't you?
How dare you?
Do you know anything about the art of film production?
Well, I like to think so.
Direction, the acting, the storyline. That shit was bad.
Wow.
That was fucking trippy.
Yeah, boy.
What did you think?
I can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache.
Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves?
That's part of your problem, you know. You haven't seen enough movies. All of life's riddles are answered in the movies.
I had enough. I give up. I want to go home.
I'm a friend of all the dead people. I see them all the time. Sometimes in the nighttime, and sometimes in the daytime.